I'm Sara Whyman.
And I'm Phil Whyman.
Between us, we have investigated countless locations in our search for proof of the paranormal.
We are invited to question the unexplained, to uncover what may be lurking in the shadows. With many reported hauntings throughout the UK, no two investigations are the same. Now, together with a team of experienced investigators, we continue to seek evidence to prove whether a haunting can be validated or not.
From a selection of cases we each receive, we will come together to pick the most interesting and ask the question:
Are you haunted?
Built in 1891, my venue is a public house which is well known locally as being haunted. It has a very colourful history with tales of prostitution and gambling and even suicide and murder having taken place there. The current landlady won't even venture upstairs by herself. This venue is not for the faint-hearted.
My venue is a Grade 2 listed music hall. It's reported to be the oldest remaining music hall in the world, and what's even better is it's never ever been investigated. Something else different about this place is that all the spirits here are happy. There are male and female apparitions that have spoken to many customers in the past.
Okay, I'm bringing a haunted barn to the table, a little different from the norm, not done before. Animals there, often spooked for no apparent reason. It's like belongings and tools that quite regularly disappear and then turn up days later. And as with many places, knocks and bangs reported when there's apparently nobody about. A little different from what we're used to.
Okay, three different venues. We've all had a look, we've all read the information about each one, but who wants to do what? Dale.
It's got to be the music hall. It sounds absolutely phenomenal.
Was that a pun? It sounds. Hey. Okay, music hall. Jane.
Music hall.
Music hall, okay, so it's a duet so far. Sarah, which one do you want to do?
It's a tough one, but I'm gonna say the pub.
Okay, the pub, okay. Ben, what do you want to do? Music hall, pub or barn?
I want to go to the pub.
You want to go to the pub?
No, enough.
Okay, fair enough. So then it's two each. Pub, music hall. I'm gonna go and make it a trio. We're going for the music hall. Yay! So it's off to the music hall we go. Whose was the music hall? Jane's. Laura and Jane, we are off to the music hall, one of the oldest in the world.
I'm Mike Farrington and I'm the caretaker of Settle Victoria Hall. I've worked here now for about 3.5 years and it really is a fantastic place. It's got so much to actually in its sort of history. The hall itself was actually built in 1853 and it was opened on the 11th of October of that year. So we're about 165 years and about 6 months in age. And what that does, it actually makes us the oldest music hall in existence in the world. The building itself is actually Grade 2 listed. That was listed back in the 1980s, but we've got some fantastic Grade 1 features inside. The main feature is our superb act drop at the back there. That was painted by Edmund Amby around about 1890. So that is Grade 1 listed. The painting also around the outside of the act drop on the proscenium arch, that's also Grade 1 listed. When it was originally built, there was just a small gallery at the back of the hall for about 30 people. And it looked basically like a Northern Methodist chapel. We can see that with the arched windows.
Welcome, one and all, to another venue, another Saturday night, almost Saturday night at the movies, but not quite. It is a music hall, which sometimes does show films and does have acts. And this venue is Jane's. Yes. So, in a nice clear voice for everyone at home, tell us a bit about this venue.
So this venue is the Victoria Hall and we're in Settle in North Yorkshire. It is the oldest surviving music hall in the world. Mike's given us quite a lot of history about it earlier, so I'm not going to go over all of that again. I'm going to go over the stuff that you guys are really interested in, which is what's been going on here. Well, no group has ever been in here. It has never been investigated.
So we are the first group ever to investigate this music hall.
Excellent.
First group ever to investigate this place. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Now, the reason we've come here is there have been reports of things happening. However, this place, which I think is different to others, is there's no claims of anything bad going on. Everybody who comes here, and I'll give the quote actually, is it's a big ball of comfort.
So Jane, a big ball of comfort.
Apparently so.
How is that for you then, Tim?
I need a bit tonight.
So far?
Anyway, every day. Yeah, I think of doing...
That actually sums Tim up, because I find Tim a big ball of comfort.
Oh, bless him.
He's a squidgy, cuddly thing.
Tell him.
So Jane, this big ball of comfort that people talk about, is this by outsiders that come in to watch the shows, audience members, or is this people that are here regularly, the cast members, the stagehands, staff?
The volunteers.
It's a mixture of everybody, to be quite honest. Nobody's got a bad word to say about this place.
Right,
Nobody's got a negative experience that they've had about in this place. I'll give you another couple of quotes. The spirits that people, or supposed spirits that people come across, are things like the manager spoke to, I wasn't actually there. What things have been reported on top of that is glimpses out of the corner of your eye. And I was just talking to Mike before he was leaving the building tonight, and he said that it was only last week a girl was here who was rehearsing for a show or with a band, and it happened to her twice that she thought there was somebody behind her.
Yeah, she was sat on the stage.
Yeah, you
and
heard
she
about
felt
it, yeah.
she felt that there was someone. As you've just said, there was a couple of occasions while she was sat on stage, she felt a presence, a nice presence, behind her.
There was a gentleman who writes ghost stories who
was here for a reason, and he wanted to sleep for the night, and he heard some whooshing noises and various creaks and groans, but nothing. Did you catch that there? Yeah. Nothing intimidating. It was a big ball of comfort to him. So,
Okay.
quite looking forward to being in that atmosphere, to be quite honest.
So you say there are quite a few layers then? It's like a veritable onion of this paranormal world.
You've been
Layers.
saving that, haven't you? You've been
Onions.
saving that up.
Let's peel back the onion
A veritable
Back the layers.
onion
of the paranormal world.
of the paranormal world.
Is it time to turn out the lights?
I think we're better
I
actually.
think we should, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it did work.
Where are we going, Jean?
Just gonna have a look, because there was just a big bang just
Yes.
then. It sounded like a door, and all the doors should be locked and shut.
They should. Well, they were as far as I knew. So, there we go. We just heard a big slam. So somewhere around here, doors just closed, yet everything was closed before, so confused. This one I don't remember
That was
being
closed.
closed.
I've closed that.
Was it
You do
closed?
close that, because I know Sarah left that open,
Yeah,
so...
no, I closed it.
There was. Hey, oh shit! It's coming.
Was that
down.
upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, go on.
Oh, there we go. Bloody hell! I'm not even started yet.
You say that every single
It's
time.
bloody true though, isn't it?
Gordon Bennett.
Gordon Bennett. It's Gordon's fault. Hey.
What the fuck?
No, that's all right. That's the draft, isn't it? It's for the year when we open this one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wait. You ready?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
So that's
That wasn't, because we didn't open one.
Yeah. So the other one was not touching anything. Bloody hell. It's been one of them nights. So we're not properly in it yet. Go on. This is the meeting room.
Oh, it's not very bright at all. Sit with your night vision, or have you already got
I got night vision on here.
Well, I think this is too far away for it to come from.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been up here.
I don't know, because you can still. You got to remember the seats are right below us where we were.
Right, so Jane, can you just
Out that
what you
window.
heard?
Whoa, do you again?
No.
That was from behind me.
Was
I
it?
heard that bang from behind me, from out there.
That door was already shut then as well,
Yes, it
so,
was.
so that wasn't a...
Oh,
Right,
bloody.
Jane, what did you hear first?
Well, we were in the main hall and we'd heard the sound of a door either opening and slamming or slamming shut, something like that. But we know that all the doors have either been locked
Yeah.
from the fire exits, which are all being pulled
They're
through
all
anyway,
bar
yeah.
closed, aren't they?
Now we now know that
Oh,
door...
Jesus.
Are you alright?
I'm off.
You got the heebie-jeebies.
My nerves are going, yeah. Jesus. Alright, go, so you're meant to be a nice one, just calm down a bit.
No, that is nice. It's not anything wrong,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it? I think that's just...
Let's get started.
That's just because you've had a bad night.
It has. This sort of says it
So
all.
we know that the door at the bottom, when that's opened and closed...
Has a vacuum.
It has a vacuum, but...
We heard it again.
We heard it, but
Yeah.
Nobody was up here.
yeah, so
when we
somebody
heard
had
it.
to physically do that.
Jesus.
Do you want to go back that way then?
But we just heard something again.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was on camera. Hopefully, the camera picked it up from just behind me.
Yeah.
Where did you hear it?
Make sure as we're going through that we're shutting one door before we're opening another one.
Yes,
And
to
then
stop
we're
all of them.
Well, we know for sure then.
See, that's slow going now.
Yeah, we're mitigating the chance of...
See, that
It sounded like that.
You say, that one then sounded like the first one we heard.
Just, Tim, just open that door. Let go of that door, Jane. Open that door.
See if we get vacuum here.
Right, close it again. No,
nothing on this
that
one.
door's moved, but that was the kind of sound
It was, yeah.
we heard. Just close that door again, Jane.
But there's nobody to open it.
No, this is what I want. Just
Do you want me to force it shut? Look?
no.
Yeah, that was it, but that was like
But it was not.
light at that time.
It was like
Well,
Yeah, the one before that, that was how it was. Yeah.
That's what I heard anyway. So that door there, yeah, or the door to the green room, somebody's got to open one of them to cause that vacuum.
Right.
Either one of those, but it doesn't happen unless the door's being physically opened and closed. But
Yes.
that really loud one, you've got to put some force into the door to create the air.
Interesting. Tim and down.
Rescue Rangers.
on the hub. Ben.
Hello.
Phil. Where are you going?
The green room.
We are going to the aptly named Green Room.
Okay. Up the stairs we go.
You see me going?
Yeah. This is the sort of lighting rig and everything. If you probably can't see, but through that window there, that looks down into the main hall and the stage area. And if you look up that ladder,
Big scary ladder.
that's where we're going. So, do you want to go first?
Not really.
Do you want me to go first?
This is Ben and myself, and we are in the Green Room at the Victoria Hall Music Hall. The oldest music hall in the world.
See, it's called the green room, but at the moment it's actually the black room. Can't see anything.
Yeah, and then when we edit it, it's actually the bluishy greyish room, because that's what the night vision looks like.
Oh, yeah.
How are you feeling?
Pretty comfy, the sofa's quite nice.
That isn't it?
Apparently there is an apparition that's been seen in the foyer
In
area.
here?
Yeah. And someone's reported seeing somebody in there.
Oh yeah, yes, because
So-
they appear as, or at the time, they appeared as solid people. Wasn't 60% opacity or anything daft. It was just a person as well as I could.
Yeah.
This, the point through here, I mean, can you see it on the night vision? Do you need me to point through?
No, I've got it.
Right, okay, so that goes right across the top of the actual hall, so you can walk right along that gantry, which we did earlier.
Yes, we did.
Here we are, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't fall down the hole.
No.
Right in the very top, as we're saying, we right in the very top, as we're saying, we right in the very top, as we're saying, we earlier on when we came and had our first sort of look around, we went right across the top of the gantry, which takes you literally above the hall. You're in the ceiling, so there's little gaps that you can see down right where the chandelier is, and you can see right to the floor. So it is, if you don't like heights, which
I don't
think none of us are overly keen. It is quite scary, and there's one bit where you literally have to get down on your hands and knees and crawl, which was good fun. And we did it. We all did it. So, yeah. So we'll go a bit further in. You can go so far before we go to the crawly bit, so we'll do that. You just need to remember to watch your head. Even this would probably get my head, I think. Yeah. And there's a little sort of step to step over here, Jane.
Hello, Ben. Your radio working?
Oh.
You're right.
Yeah, it's all right. I just tickled my...
It tickled mine. The same then.
Okay. So you literally can see that's all fiberglass there. So that's the roof, and then this goes right down. How cool is that? And here, I was telling you about the chandeliers. That's the top of the chandelier there. So down there is literally straight drop. If something were to spook us up here,
there's no fast escape.
No.
None.
Which I know there's nothing in here that's nasty or scary or evil. However, something could still make us jump.
Yeah.
You know? So hopefully it won't.
So we've literally just started the vigils, and we've already heard bits and pieces of things happening, especially what sounded like a door closing loudly a couple of times, and the only way that you can get that sound is to open one of the other doors in the building, which then uses a kind of a vacuum effect and shuts one of the doors or opens one of the doors, and vice versa. That's all well and good, but the only problem is there are only the 6 of us in this building. We have the key, nobody else is here, so bit of a strange one, I think.
Bloody hell. Hey, up. What meant to do? Jeez, it's got a wall there. That's good, man. I like it.
It's from a well-known supermarket chain. £3.
I love it. Yeah, clever.
Obviously, I can't say which supermarket.
Yes. Yeah, no. Sorry. So will later.
Begins with A and ends in A. Has an S and a D in the middle.
If you don't want to speak to us, that's fine, but can you make a sound that we can hear, please? Just so we know that we're not talking to ourselves. It doesn't have to be in this room. You can make a sound in the other room if you wish, as long as we can hear it. Come on, try your very hardest to try and let us know that you are here still. Don't you want to talk to us?
Don't know if you heard. Oh yeah, I heard that.
Oh.
Don't know if you heard. Oh
yeah, I heard that.
Oh. That sounds like it's not walking towards us.
Is there somebody else up here with us? What was that? Did you hear that?
I did hear it, yeah.
What is that? I can hear something. Can you hear like movement?
Yeah. That sounds quite metally.
It sounded more like a shuffling noise.
Yeah, what was that? Was that on the stage?
No, it was up from the stairs, from the balcony.
Yeah.
Kind of click.
Yeah.
Are Sarah and Jane near the lighting box?
Yeah, because there's at the top of the hatch where that is.
Right, okay. So
Yeah.
She did say by me, didn't she? What's wrong? What's the matter? Oh, what's the matter?
Is there any cobwebby things all hanging down?
Nothing.
I heard like a little sound, like something was on the wall there, and then it felt like me.
Did something manipulate your hair?
Yes, something manipulated my hair, but it wasn't as if they were going like. It just felt as if somebody got hold of a strand and tugged it round.
Really?
Yeah, only very lightly. It wasn't scary. It was just like,
hello, I'm here, kind of a.
Yeah, but there was a noise beforehand. Could be a bit of a start, but do you want to swap places, see if you get anything?
Not that keen of that, but
I like it here.
It's good, isn't it? It's good up there, isn't it?
Yeah, there's loads of little bits happening already.
I know, and you freaked out.
I got my hair manipulated. Did freak me a little bit, but
I don't know what was going on. You just started like freaking for whatever.
It's as if things are just trying to let us know that they're here.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Hope so.
We have heard stories about this place being occupied by perhaps those of you that have passed away. I thought I saw something then. Did you hear me stop? I was like, oh.
Yeah, where?
I think that it's my eyes actually, because I'm looking at a light bit and then I'm flicking across to the side of the room. It kind of gives a kind of weird shadow effect.
Did it sound like it came from over there? Well, it looked like it came from over there.
Yeah.
I thought I heard some steps over there, honestly, like one or two.
When?
Same time you paused.
Really?
Duh, kind of thing.
There was a thud then.
That was a
Not
thud.
sure if you can pick up on camera.
That was a
I'll
thud.
try and edit it so you can hear it.
It sounded like it came from above us, honestly.
I thought it came from that room there. There's a door there, isn't there?
That's not a room, I don't think. I think that's a hallway.
Oh, okay.
Or some stairs. I don't know anymore. Where are we? Kind of thing.
I wonder what the film is. The Haunting. That was weird. I kind of, out of my corner of my eye, I saw like a shadow. I don't know if it was my hair. You know, just like a black. I don't know if it's my hair. As I move my head.
Try to do it again, see if you...
I know, but I'm conscious of it now, that's the thing.
When we went out into the stalls, and I'm not sure if it was my hair, but I thought I saw maybe a shadow, but not 100%.
I think it's going to be a good night.
Can you move towards us, towards this room if you're... Can you move towards us, towards this room if you can hear me, or perhaps you can sense us in this room? And perhaps you can give us a stronger indication that you're here, please?
Do you hear that?
What?
It's like a moan.
No.
Don't like a...
Didn't hear that at all. Well, that was an interesting-ish first vigil. Not an awful lot happened. I thought I saw something out the corner of my eye, usual corner of the eye phenomena.
Yeah, you were talking and then you like paused, didn't you?
Yeah, because that kind of distracted me. So there was, I obviously saw something.
Well, for you paused, and I thought you paused because I heard like a couple of footsteps at the same time as well.
Yeah, that's a bit strange. I saw something out the corner of my eye, I believe, and then Ben heard at the same time two kind of footstep noises, so that was interesting. And then you said you heard something else, didn't you?
Yeah, it's like, I think you were just moving your chair at the same time, but I heard like a little groan, like a little... Yeah, not very faint, but...
Okay, so nothing's happened. Everybody else seems to have things happening to them. Noises, knocks, bangs, footsteps, groans. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
That was loud.
That was very loud.
The size doesn't let it. I don't know, proved popular, I suppose.
Yeah.
The size doesn't let it.
Did you hear that, guys?
Yeah, back of the stage, yeah.
That was from stage.
Sound like something dropped.
Rebel room, I don't know what that is.
What was that? What dog was that?
Not sure. Rebel room, I don't know what that is.
What was that?
Was it back down there? It sounded like one of these though.
Just pop in and see if the door went.
Have you just opened the door?
No.
We heard it.
We heard it.
You both up there?
Yeah.
We thought it was you.
I heard the door, that wasn't you guys.
Yeah, that's what I
We came
thought.
out from underneath the stage, walked up the steps, after speaking to you, Jane.
Yeah.
We started walking up the steps, got to the top of the steps, and as we got to the top of the steps, the door went bang.
Which one?
Not sure.
We thought it was this one.
We thought it was this one, or perhaps that one.
It was this one, it was that one that you're out now.
It was very loud though.
We did something in the kitchen just before, that's why I radioed you.
Yeah, well, when you radioed us, we were literally at the bottom of them steps. We'd not made a noise.
The one in the corridor with the camera.
Downstairs. No, literally just, these steps down in.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's bizarre then. shuffling. And those two are sat still. I can see the sat still. Yeah, it was close. Can you upstairs hear all these noises we're hearing?
No. What kind of noises, Jane?
There's quite a lots of creaks and taps, and they seem to be getting closer and closer to us.
No.
No.
Can't hear anything up here. It's quite quiet.
Yeah, they're not very loud.
Well, it's all still happening, isn't it?
It is a bit, yeah. That noise was loud. It sounded like a door banging.
Yeah. We thought it was them, didn't we?
Yeah, well, Phil and that came through and asked us as well, and it wasn't us. We don't know where that came from.
I've been in the stalls with Tim. Not much has happened, but what we seem to be getting recurringly is doors closing, what the sound of doors closing.
Is anyone here? Back again, I was here earlier. Don't know what that was.
Did you hear it then?
Yeah, it's like a thud or something.
Yeah.
Thud or something.
Yeah.
Is anybody walking on the stairs? Can we hear you do it again? Yeah, there's been a lot of knocks and bangs
When
in
we
this
first arrived.
location, yeah.
Yeah,
when
when-
we first arrived, before we even started setting up the kit, to be honest.
There was like doors banging and we couldn't really explain that. And then we went upstairs to the green room and the meeting room. And again, we had a few noises up there, so nothing majorly, but we heard, well, we think we heard footsteps, but we need to check it back really
Yeah.
on the footage just to see.
Yeah.
How many ghosts have we actually been here? It'd be very busy, wouldn't it?
That looks like someone's face poking out there. What was that? Like someone's face poking out there. What was that?
Right, Jane, where are we going?
We are going up to the green room. We've had loads of noises coming from that back corridor. It's where the doors are that create the vacuum. It's where all the noises have been coming from, so we'll see if we can get anything up there.
Do it again.
Maybe.
That was Tim. It's slightly delayed. So you banged your elbow, nothing came, you stopped, and then the noise came.
No, it wasn't a bang.
Yeah, let's do it again, Tim.
No, I heard that before, but they were like a
Didn't hear that.
maybe. Maybe. Scraping noise.
Yeah, I'd like to think that if there are any spirits here, can they use our energy, our collective energy that we bring with us this evening to come forward? Can you let us know you're here? Can you make a noise? Open a door? Can you make some footsteps or knock on a wall? Tell you what I do feel though, Jane.
Yeah.
As was said at the beginning, it is very warming.
Mm.
It is a very welcoming building.
It's not a building you feel nervous to be wondering about in.
No, that's the only thing I can take from this. It does feel like a ball of warmth. There is no negative energy here.
No.
At first, you may be wondering why we included this footage. Nothing much appears to be happening. However, when Sara was listening to this clip with headphones, something quite chilling can be heard. Listen again as I enhance the audio with some EQ and compression. The same noise can even be heard as Dale is talking, and neither Dale or Jane are aware of it. Was someone else with them during this vigil?
It is very warming.
Mm.
It is a very welcoming building.
It's not a building you feel nervous to be in.
The hell was that?
You hear that?
Alright, it sounded like a door. Mum.
What?
Did you hear that door open?
What?
Heard a door open?
No.
It like creaked.
The dog?
Yeah. Sounded like it by the bar. Door open.
No.
It like creaked.
The dog?
Yeah. Sounded like it by the bar.
I heard a weird noise which I can't really explain really what it sounded like. It sounded like, I don't know, like a scrapey sort of staticky noise, but you didn't hear it.
I didn't hear a thing.
I don't know, again, I'm just hoping that we pick that up, but it was a bit strange. And then later on I thought I heard maybe footsteps or somebody moving around, and I know that it wasn't the guys that were up in the stalls, and I know it wasn't Jane and Dale because they said on the radio that they weren't moving, so that, yeah, it was quite interesting.
It just seems to be a lot of banging and footstep sounds, so...
Yeah.
Jane, just come here a second. Have a look at something for me. You see the green light on the floor?
On the floor, down there?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that produced by that green light up there?
Bear with me, I will go and have a look.
I'm not going to tell you why yet.
There's one on the ceiling. It's coming off that, I think.
Because there's a shadow just passed over it.
Really?
Yes.
Did you get it on camera?
No, the camera's pointing at me. That shadow's just gone across
You are
again.
joking.
No. Just as Sarah spoke, very quickly from left to right again. Straight across the green spot on the floor.
Finally, something has happened to me. It's been a long time coming, but...
Yep.
Shadows. There's a little green security light
Yes, yeah.
from the ceiling. A shadow passed across that light, blanked the light out twice. You didn't see it, you went to
No,
investigate it, and you could see where I was looking.
I know what you meant, yeah.
Yeah, so, and it was quite distinct, blocking out the light. So...
Finally for you.
So this is a first for Are You Haunted? We've decided that we're just going to bed down tonight. So we've all brought sleeping bags, apart from Dale, who's forgotten his.
I didn't forget it. I've had a catastrophe with my car, so I was in a rush leaving today. I got the car fixed, but forgot everything else. So I've got a makeshift pillow and my body is my sleeping bag. That'll do me.
Okay.
I can sleep on a galloping hedgehog, and I will do. Not on a galloping hedgehog, but I will sleep. So it's fine.
There's baby Jane.
Hi. Oh, I'm snug as a bug in a rug.
Up there, still recording us. We've got CCTV up, looking down on the stage. And then we've got another camera over there at the back.
There's Ben, back of his head. The best part, actually.
Night. Right, what happened then?
All sorts happened to me last night. Just about every time when I started nodding off, something would wake me up in either the form of some massively loud bang, my mum moving around because she's extra loud, or something touching me.
There's something touching you and interesting, babe. What did it feel like?
It was only like, I can't really remember exactly what it was, but I remember I woke up a couple of times because I remember at some point I was sat on my knees out to the side like this. And I remember something touching my knees. I don't remember how it touched me, but I just remember it touched my knees and I was like, for God's sake, just leave me alone, let me sleep. And then I remember a couple of other times where I kept getting touched in the back as well. It just kept waking me up. And just playing with me, basically.
Right, okay, I'm going to play you a few bits now which I've picked up, obviously as I've been editing the footage that you didn't actually hear at the time. This is really freaky. So I'm going to give the headphones to you, Dale, first, because you were the one that was sort of sat closest, if you like. Tell me when you're ready.
Go for it.
I want to see his face.
The hairs on my arms are
Yeah.
standing on.
I know.
That is so creepy.
Isn't it?
Right, so, process of elimination, of course, yeah?
Yeah.
This is the room called the green room, where myself and Phil have been in it. Phil and Ben, you'd already been in it. That noise didn't happen in that room up until you guys been in there.
Okay.
Okay, when I edit it, as you know, I always listen to everything back on headphones because often you miss stuff if you don't. The other thing is, I don't know about anybody else, to me it sounds like somebody's breathing through the mouth rather than through the nose, which is why I didn't think it was Dale, and obviously when Dale starts talking, it's too far away for it to be you, Jane.
It's not me.
It sounds to me like it is somebody very near the camera.
It's scarily close.
It sounds also somebody old.
I thought that. Like a bit
an old man
laboured,
or something.
isn't
Wheezing,
it?
kind
A
of.
bit laboured, a bit. Because at one point it kind of goes
Yes.
like that. So I think somebody was in there with you.
Shit. God, I've got
goosebumps.
Oh my God.
It just shows you, doesn't it? And Dale, I remember going back to that night, you didn't seem to think that an awful lot was going on.
No.
But there you go, you see.
Wow. That is shocked. That's. Oh my God.
Yeah.
How
do you not hear that?
Speechless.
And can I also say that it does go on quite a while? It's somebody was in that room with you for quite a while.
Wow.
Cool, isn't it?
Oh, it's epic. That is brilliant.
Okay, so with your little bit that you've just heard now, and obviously events that happened on the night to a few of us, we've got to make that decision on whether or not we think that Victoria Hall is haunted or not. So I'm going to go to Phil first.
Oh,
yes.
Me first. First and foremost, what a venue!
Amazing.
Brilliant. So again, as you know, thanks for letting us come and film there. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
There was certainly quite a few bits and pieces going off.
Yeah.
I don't think an awful lot happened to me personally, but having listened to those breath sounds, which is very, very creepy, it definitely sounds like there was somebody there. So I'm going to say, I'm going to kind of go on the yes, I think there's something there.
Yeah.
And why shouldn't there be? It's such a brilliant place and it's such an old place, and obviously people love to perform there. So.
Okay, Jane?
I think it's full of happy spirits, apparently. I think they were letting us know that they were about. They're not used to people asking about them. And I'm going to tend to say, yes, I think there's something there.
Yeah? Okay. Dale?
As Jane's just said, happy. There was no sinister spirit
but
there
we knew
at all.
that before we went in.
Yeah. Such an epic place, but I'm absolutely flabbergasted with that last clip. I can't believe it. Now, I got a few bits in the end. It started off slow, got a few bits, a couple of shadows, but then that seals it for me. Yes, haunted. It's got to be.
Ben?
Yes, I think I will. You go to lots of places, you get lots of like knocks and bangs and stuff, and you think, is it haunted, is it not? And then you get stuff like that.
So you're going to say
yes.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to add? No?
Haunted.
Haunted, okay. And for myself, I think that the main thing that I want to say is that it is so important that you go through every single piece of footage, because look at what you can miss.
Yeah.
Yes, I think there is something going on there. Like you've both said, I think there's nothing nasty or evil or sinister. I think somebody was just there and they were curious about what we were doing, and they were just sort of like hanging out. No, it was a brilliant place, absolutely amazing venue, and the privilege to be there and then going up in the attic and crawling through the space and everything. It was just a bit of an adventure. So I think we're going to say it was a definite haunted.
I'm bringing a haunted beauty talent to the table. The sounds of doors closing, unseen hands moving equipment, and hair being pulled. It sounds like a really interesting venue, and I want to investigate it.
My venue is a house that dates back to the 1950s. Occupants have reported noises like footsteps walking up and down the stairs, bathroom taps being turned on their own, and a strange noise coming from the attic. Sounds interesting? Will anybody else want to do it?
So I'm here again with my haunted pub. It's got such a huge and sinister history that I think it deserves another shot at the vote. Remember, the landlady and the staff daren't even go upstairs alone. I really want to get into this venue.
We've all looked at the venues, we've all made our decisions, and the winner is